to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AB10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AB10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AB10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you ain't fuck mine. If I was standing in the dark, let my 9 spark. Motherfuckers like feel me. It's the 9 tech nigga that got them motherfuckers toe up as I smash off in a 7 deuce cut. You hope no gut talking about what the fuck you smoking. Oh, don't miss the chronics got me gone, nigga, it's on till the slugs come out. I'm so tired. It's the 3rd strike, nigga, so now I'm aiming up at your dome. About to watch your brain split and hit the fleet with Rome. I'm like Richard Chase mixed with Al Capone. If you want some rip gut shit, nigga, yeah, I got it zone. So go to the crib, I get your wing split with the tech chrome. And say the alphabet's backwards fast, I'll find you a brand new dome. A criminal-minded nigga that got Tefs in his 9. So head to the east side, cause it's red rum time. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an EP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an EP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. That second end of killer bonus state of mind. When niggas put their gangsta gear on and bend corners in a Chev 6'9", wire rims, you can't see me with their neighborhood flags and their black Carhartt beanies. I'm like Genie as I scoop the hood and get up to no good, and I wish you would test my tech because it love to take out necks and empty backs out. So I backs out 350 on the blacktop. Most smoked and chronic smoking, voked out Sherm classic perm. In my ashtray is always a roach. Hit the left lane in case one time approach. I got 5 warrants and some 89 tags, 17 in the clip of my auto bag. So sad, I gotta watch my back, cause these niggas wanna put me up in a black leather sack and throw me over their back, but fuck that. Why you think I got extended clips? Cause I'm so high, most of the time I just can't miss it. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck. You know I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck. You know you keep on with mine. You know you can't stand to mine. Got a long time with the line. I got mine. I refuse to lose. I refuse to fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. An AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine. I refuse to lose. I refuse to lose. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck. I refuse to lose. Fuck them 22s. I got an AP10 and a throwaway tech 9, so you know you can't fuck with mine.
Yeah, money don't make me happy. It supplies my habits. I lost all my feelings. I don't care what happens. I don't need cell phone service. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. I'm in Aspen, we got Houston, we got Whitney, we got Chimney, smoking daily, living circus life, we burn them daily, we don't vaccinate. My lions, tigers, all got rabies.
Smoking it, no saving. Whole crib like we on vacation. They don't know the location. Keep it secret, we don't do statements. Came with 200, I'll smoke it today. She know my life, but she hope that I stay. Speak her mind, cause she know that it's safe. If you get high, then I hope you relate.
Only breaks I take is for my cigs. I take flight so I can burn a bridge. I got skeletons inside the closets in my crib. I got wounds inside my heart and mind that time can't fix. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. If you're not with me, then it's that simple. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. If you're not with me, then it's that simple.
Then hounds in the truck, speakers in the doubles kicking. Hounds in the truck, speakers in the doubles kicking.
Can't do it by myself, but if I got to, I will. Sometimes they don't believe in you, I know how that feel. Climbing uphill, hard to tell if somebody's fake or somebody's real. Gotta take all of them scars, cause you know in time you heal. And then you reveal a new version of self. Weight off your shoulders, the burden is left. Putting some cushion of paper, spending some time out in nature. Damn near figured out the matrix. Put in time, remember maintenance. I remember days when we had to spend what we saved. Now look at the path that we paved. If you ain't with me, you in the way.
If you're not with me, then you're not with me.
Come on, man.
If you're not with me, then it's that simple. If you're not with me, then you're not with me. If you're not with me, then it's that simple.
I'm alone in the studio on my day. I be shooting for the stars, got my view. Pharmaceuticals, I'm on, I'm not sick. I'm in the booth behind my bars, I'm not big. I'm alone in this.
Watching the house, take my people $1 spot. That's right. My $1 spot. Yes, my $1 spot. On the block, swinging out. On the spot, my $1 spot. Major loot. Seriously, niggas don't want to dispute, but seriously, they can die. When you play this game, it ain't no tie. I'll suck your life out your ass by pushing mute. Shit can get stanky like a poop, like a got dogs who crank, yes, cry, pollute. Lead a whole block fully undercooked. I'm like a record company, giving out advancements. Get my money back, buying the circumstances. My $1 spot, not to mention drive-through service, serve just chicken. Up a bucket full of acid by the dough, just because I gotta throw away my yo. My low bars around the house, bars around the window, dope around the corner, broken down mental. Who got the who got the biggest chop? My $1 spot.
Take a chance, I could make a chance. On the block, $1 spot.
My $1 spot, baby.
Take a chance,
It's my motherfucking cash on. You know how we do it out here in California.
$1 spot.
Wasn't a dream for me to be the king. It seems I need a killer team to get the green for me. Sing clean in my Chevy, now I'm ready for trouble. Get my rock set up, shot like my Fetty and bubble. Taking visions of me as a timer. The marijuana clouds my vision, I'm still watching for drama. They got me cross, trying to be the boss, no one can stop us. Niggas dream of 6 figures, handle our business and choppers. Fashion cover in my ghetto slang, so I evade and plot and plan like for better things. All about my dinner, man. Help me if I fall, can I ball for life? I have a key in my drawers, being cautious like I wanna rise, keep my eyes open. Wickedest motherfuckers die with their eyes open. My niggas ride, smoking any bust a bitch, trying to stop my wish to have $1 million spot getting rich. Take a chance, like a little chance. In my $50 spot. Get your money, nigga. Bustin' cops in my $50 spot. Take a chance. We got rock and coke and top in my $1 million spot. Give me all your motherfucking money, all money, real money. That's their money, nigga. Nothing but the motherfucking hog is lit. Hit the hillside track with 36 OZs. Serve nothing but guns, no swamp, no love. That nigga don't make me get these burner gloves. I got your whole block jumping like the Mardi Gras. Nothing but a dope fiend party, y'all. I'm loving this game. It's my favorite sport. Come short, get burned with the new my nigga folks out. And pop can't see me. Swapping in a 9-6 drop road gently. Should be coaching for these niggas on the ocean. I skip for the potion, now your niggas be in motion. Bouncing off the telegram, please don't rain. Catch me with a clock in a box of grenades. I'm trying to get saved. All about my Lucci. That bitch put this motherfucking feet in your coochie.
Motherfucker, ho hop. You understand that? Motherfuckers ho hop. We got shit jumping off on every spot. We got crank methamphetamine. So fast to get your cash, motherfuckers. We got big pimping. You understand? We got soliciting. You know, we got all kind of shit. Prostitution. It don't stop.
Live from Sacramento, California, it's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one. First pitch coming your way next. And starting this one, Chris Sale. He's been one of the best starters of the AL this year, Singy. A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this. All right, ready to get underway. Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies. And we are underway.
Hey, ha!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one lifted to left. One up, one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jorge Polanco.
He's near the top of the league in RBIs, and he's become a guy that they can count on to come through in big spots, and he has not disappointed. Man, pretty impressive. Top 5 in RBI in the National League.
Here's Jose Ramirez, 4 for 8 in the series so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ramirez with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Runner on the go. No throw. He's in there safely. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Chases in the dirt. Slider there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the dirt. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first in time. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
First baseman, Jorge
And this is a big
Polanco.
opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball, that's outside.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Castro. And that's the inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starter for Colorado, Christopher Sanchez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Digging in, Jacob Young.
Tonight, center fielder.
Sanchez knocks the complete game the last time on the hill. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a ball. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. On the ground right side to second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Batting third, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
First and second, no outs. Gabriel Moreno, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Ball.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Check swing, no appeal. And the count now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Spencer Torkelson next to bat for the A's. No outs, runners at first and second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Story should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting fourth.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Yordan Alvarez.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Spencer Torkelson in the box now. Takes strike one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
if you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. And they get the out. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's Story now.
Trevor Story.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
That's the ball.
Well struck left field, carrying well. It bangs off the wall. Story headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second, and he's there with a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Otto Kemp, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
That's the ball.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
2 low, ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Rhys Hines digging in for the Rockies.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Comes up empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ernie Clement will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's high.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. That's too low.
No, that's down. Ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the bottom half of inning number 2. Luis Arraez stands in. Just
That's inside
missed.
ball.
And a foul ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Scoops it up off the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. On the ground.
Ball.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Story. And that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. On to the 3rd inning. Kyle Schwarber digging in for the Rockies. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Schwarber starting as the designated hitter, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Got him. 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next for Colorado, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. In the air, right side. Takes it in for the out. Here's Trevor Story. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's up. That's a ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Wood.
Up the middle, Clement gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So the lineup flips over. Next up for the A's, Jacob Young. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. On the ground to first, Polanco throws to first in time, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Rockies catcher, Adley Rutschman. Chris Sale back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game. Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Yo, 1 puts a bunt down. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. So now with 1 away and a man at second, and stepping in is the speedy Otto Kemp. Walked his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one for strike 1. Out towards right center field. 2 down. Stepping in, Reese Hines. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. And that is that. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's nothing. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the ball right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Torkelson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Outside, and it's 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Over to Story for one.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the A's, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's nothing. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Well, Singy, we opened the show talking about just how dominant these aces have been, and today we've seen another solid performance from both of them.
Yeah, Boog, that consistency is what makes great pitchers. Every time out, you know you're getting an elite effort.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right. That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball one. Out front, rip foul. Man at second. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Ramirez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still two challenges left for them. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. The left-hander on now, Jared Koenig.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 outs. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. Man on second, 2 down.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Butler under it, and that's the 3rd out. The Rockies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Up the middle. Story sends it over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one found hard the other way. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Pitching change here, Tanner Banks.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Story leading things off and takes a strike. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Doyle in the box again, takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alex Feliz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez gets under it. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Rockies leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1 and 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball, that's down.
That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And a man aboard, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's Jordan Alvarez. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Runner on the move. There's the ball. Not in time. He's safe.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Moreno up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Outside. That's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Feliz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him. All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard
that's
contact.
Outside. Ball.
That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Reese Hines digging in for the Rockies. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. For the second tag. Out at second.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
In the air, right field. Butler going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So up next, Ernie Clement.
No, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Castro sends it to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. High fly ball down the left field line. Kent ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's a high chopper. Clement over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. The A's go quietly. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeff Brigham.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And another ball. There's the strike. Out towards right center field. Young on the move. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. And that's a 1-out single. Jorge Polanco digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Laser could be trouble. Here comes Schwarber around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe. 3-0.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's smacked down a line to center. Young flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Out to short, Jimenez. On to first, and that's the 3rd out. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now 3-0. This is the Sunday night showcase on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd baseman, number 2.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets handed the rock out of the pen. 32nd appearance. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Jimenez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Grips 1 to right, 2 down. At the plate, Jacob Young.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 down, nobody on.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one popped up. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Cruz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Otto Kemp getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. And there are 2 down. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Next to hit for the Rockies, Reese Hines. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Chop to the left side. Castro zips it to first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 3-0. Last chance for the home team. Now the number 2 hitter, number 44. Pete Fairbanks comes out trying to close it out.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's inside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. And the 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Fastball glued right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Moreno in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down. The Athletics down to their last out. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The Rockies trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gap.
Right side, Clement. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies make it 6 straight victories.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.